that must mean that he's up for sale. So I went into view player and I've sold a few players or / released a few players, and that means I can try and assign Pogba. So Lucas, welcome to Liverpool. That is a fantastic signing. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 15 Liverpool Career Mode series, and today we're going to start off with an away game versus West Ham. But if you guys want to see another episode today, we're going to smash a like on the video, and as soon as we hit 500 likes on this episode, the next episode will be uploaded. So we'll quickly have a look at the league table, and we are now in 7th place. But both Spurs and Everton have all played 2 more games. Even Arsenal played 2 more games. So we need to win these games coming up against West Ham. I think one of them against Arsenal as well. So they're 2 massive games. And let's hope to get ourselves back into the top 4.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's West Ham United against...
So time for the first game of today's episode. West Ham versus Liverpool is the first game. And it's going to be a tough one. But with our new signings like Lucas, hopefully we can get the win. And it goes to Roberto Firmino. Deep ball back to Lucas. But a good first touch. But can he beat the defender? Look at that from Lucas. Ball's going to go back into Højbjerg. Off the crossbar. Lucas comes in. And it's headed away. And an injury there for West Ham. Luckily not for Lucas. Klein getting there. Now through to Seydou Doumbia. Onside as well. Doumbia. And what a tackle that was from Winston Reid. But obviously that should not count because... there's a player for West Ham that obviously kept Doumbia onside. West Ham again. Mario Balotelli. Ball goes deep. And it's Biabiani on his debut who's made it 1-0 West Ham. Balotelli with the assist as well. So he finds Biabiani. I did not expect him to shoot or even go for it from there. This is not good. Back into Mario Balotelli. Saved by Jones. But Balotelli is topping Doumbia right now. Like Doumbia's done nothing in this first half. But Balotelli is absolutely running the show for West Ham. But now they have a corner. The ball's going to go in. That's Jones's ball. But we need to make an improvement in the second half. Because we've not been as good as... into Balotelli. Good block as well. But they still win it. And it's 2-0 West Ham. West Ham are winning every single thing at the moment. And they're taking a 2-goal lead. Every single thing went to them. Like the block from Sacco. Moreno should be beating the player there in the air. And then Jones goes the wrong way for some reason. Like, that is not good defending. Go on, Lucas. Look at that. Cuts back inside. Lucas now to finish it. And straight at Adrian. But there's good things to come from Lucas. And it goes to Alberto Moreno. And just wide. But that was a chance. So much space there for Moreno. And he looks like he has a good long shot because he's come close on so many occasions. That was just wide. Balotelli and turns. It's going to be 3. It is 3-0 West Ham. What has happened to us today? And West Ham have just been on their A game today and have taken 3 out of us. 3-0 to West Ham. After all our great wins recently, I don't think we've lost since like November. To come here to West Ham, obviously not the best of teams in the league, still at least a mid-table team, but to be losing 3-0 and not even being out like played, they've just had great chances and have scored every time. But 3-0 West Ham, like, I can't believe this. Into Henderson. A late run there from Lucas, but we're going to go inside. It's Lucas. Must be a penalty. And that's when you know nothing is going your way because clearly Lucas is taken down, but nothing given. Oh, look at the space. It's Balotelli. It's 4-0 West Ham. 4-0. Like, how has this happened? Balotelli. There's so much space there, and I just want to get in the game now. Just let this game, let the full-time whistle go because this has been our worst performance. Especially because we're in such great form, but that was a massive chance to really consolidate our place at least in the top 2. But we've missed out because we didn't play well enough, and West Ham had one of their best games of the season.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against...
So, time for game number 2 of today's episode. It's Liverpool versus Swansea. It's the first home game of the episode, and we have to forget about that 4-0 loss and try and get a win back together. Oh, look at the space. Where is my defenders? It's Cork and off the post. And we're nearly 1-0 down, but let's get something going here. Coutinho through to Doumbia. He's still there. Cuts back inside. Doumbia. It's 1-0. Seydou Doumbia has made it 1-0. Again, it's Coutinho and Doumbia linking up. And Doumbia, easily one of the best players this season. And he's scored now 16 goals. Well, that is absolutely incredible. I think the last game versus West Ham was the first time in a few weeks he hasn't scored in the game. And Sebastian Rode now through. We're going to shoot first time. Oh, referee, are you watching this game? Are you watching? Rode just got completely taken down. But again, like, have I got referees like turned off or something? Like, are they just not working today? But the ball's going to go way outside now to Nathaniel Klein. But I wanted to get a shot off, and that completely absolutely flopped. But it's Coutinho on the ball, going to shoot it from range, and blocks but over the bar. And here goes Nathaniel Klein, too quick, still going. Now through to Seydou Doumbia, and he's onside, so he should have scored that. Right, can we find the man on the edge? It's actually Højbjerg, but more space here for Moreno. Can he beat the defender? Yes, he does. It's Moreno, and Kune is there, but we're getting close to the second goal. Again, we're going to go short. So this time, it's going to go all the way out to Road now to shoot. And again, it's saved. But that tactic works because I never have any chance of scoring from a corner. So why not pass it out? But this time, we're going to try and get it ball in. It goes this time into Lovren, and it's cleared away. But only as far as Moreno now to shoot. And just wide, but he's got a cracking long shot. There goes Doumbia. Cuts inside. Seydou Doumbia, but taken away. Højbjerg, and we can't get this second goal. And I know what will happen because it happened last episode with Stoke. They'll come back, get a goal in the last minute. Not like in this. Swansea now through. And it's exactly what I said would happen. With about 10 minutes to go, Swansea have had their first real chance of the second half and have scored it. Like, how am I meant to defend against that? And it has to be said, what a fantastic finish. Jones had absolutely no chance. And it's exactly what I said would happen. That just, like, I thought we learned our lesson, but still, we're conceding late goals because we haven't finished games off. Like Firmino, and he's gone down. It's nothing given because it was a great tackle, but Roberto Firmino has gone down. He hasn't really played too well recently, but still an important first team player. But can we get something going here? It's Nathaniel Klein. Goes straight past the defender, and that stops for him, but the ball goes in. Can Højbjerg get there though into Romagnoli? But again, why is he so far forward? So there we are, guys. The full-time whistle has gone. We have drawn this game 1-1 versus Swansea. Yet again giving up a late goal, which means we have dropped 2 points. But let's move on into the third game of the episode. Guys, I quickly showed this because I'm just simming through the menus and it's going like ridiculously slow. Like, I don't know what's happened. It's like I've like slow-moed the clips, but say I'm going to try and get to squad. It takes like so long. Look how slow the messages are coming up as well. Right, so I've restarted the game and it seems to work now. But anyway, it is time now for the final game of today's episode. It is 7th place Arsenal versus 8th place Liverpool. And we've not taken our chance to get into the top 2 because we've lost the game and drawn the game so far in today's episode so far. Because like, if we'd won that game against Swansea, we would have been in the top 5 at least.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against...
Over the top to Doumbia, onside. Can he get past the defender? But that is Pogba's brother who is against Doumbia, so that should be interesting. And now here goes Coutinho, keeps it in play as well. Back into Doumbia, cuts inside, but nothing is given again. Like, even though he's pushed off the ball, nothing is given. Sanchez on the ball now. They're going for the crosses in the box. And he's found his way into Ramsey. Doesn't shoot. And still walk on the ball. But Arsenal love to pass it around and they've still got the ball. Into Cazorla, but then in comes Yarborough. Come on, get it back though. And he goes to Lucas. Again into Doumbia. Fantastic turn, but that would have been such a great goal. But the defender managed to get back, and I think it's Laporte. So time for the second half, and on comes Sebastian Rode for the second. So he's going to come on for Oliver Torres, because he has not really done too much. So hopefully now we can have a bit more in attack, and also in defence, because obviously he's a great defender. But we need to like have more shots. That's exactly what we're missing. Coutinho finds Jordan Henderson now to shoot. Blocked off. Doumbia to make it 1. And it's there. It's Seydou Doumbia with 3 minutes gone in the second half. The luckiest bounce. But we deserve it after that West Ham game. And how unlucky we were in that game. Obviously beaten fair and square. But they did not help us. Walcott. Ozil now on the ball. He's going to look for Walcott again. Saved by Brad Jones. That is a vital save. Great ball there to Cazorla. But a good tackle from Skirtle. We need to keep this 1-goal lead. Ball goes in. Sacco, but come on, the clearance is terrible. Off the crossbar. And Yarborough gets it away. But that was even more stupid than my goal I scored. Callahorn's now come on for Arsenal. And come on, let me select Moreno. What are they doing? Now Callahorn in the middle, but that's a great tackle. And that must be a free kick. And Markovic is too quick. Now can he beat Pogba? Ball across to Doumbia. It's 2-0. Seydou Doumbia with his second goal. We're on our way to 3 points versus Arsenal. And finally a win in today's episode. All credit goes to Markovic with a fantastic 1-2 with, I think, Lallana. And then he found the ball into Doumbia. And you know what's going to happen next? Doumbia is, of course, going to score it. Here we go again. through the middle, and now can we get it to Lucas to make it 3-0, and it is 3-0. Lucas has his first goal in the Liverpool shirt, and that tips off a fantastic performance versus Arsenal. I'm so happy I signed this guy because he's exactly what I need. He's been so good in today's episode, and this kind of makes up for the 4-0 loss versus West Ham. Obviously we lost the game there, but I did not expect to beat Arsenal 3-0. And there it is, guys. We've beaten Arsenal 3-0. One of our best performances of the season. Doumbia got 2, and of course Lucas got his debut goal. So Roberto Firmino got an injury during the Swansea game, and he'll be out for 3 weeks. That's not too bad. We're now going to move on into an FA Cup game versus Port Vale. So let's see if we can sim the game and try and win the game, because they've done quite well to get to the 4th round, but hopefully we can get through to the 5th round. So we're going to sim in the game as soon as the game starts, and we win the game 2-0. So Maquilio and also Oliver Torres get the 2 goals. So 2 Spanish scorers, and we are through to the 5th round. But that is going to be where we lead today's episode, and you can see how important both that draw against Swansea and the loss against West Ham was, because we could be in 4th place easily. We could probably be challenging Chelsea for 2nd place. But that's going to be the end of today's episode, and if you guys have enjoyed it, remember to smash a like on the video for more of this series. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode.